I want to talk about the shading system that Luke Kahng from LSK 121 developed for custom shading of teeth.
It's really made a world of difference to me. I used to have basically this tool, a Vita Shade Tab, and it has 16 shades that I would use to help describe to the lab what I needed.
I would get very good shading and very good work, but it wasn't the custom shade. It didn't look that natural look that teeth have. So Luke has developed this particular shade guide by studying thousands and thousands of natural teeth and then incorporating the photos of those characteristics within this particular shade guide.
This guide is a very simple and effective way of communicating to the lab.
It's like a shared or common visual language between the laboratory and the dentist.
The biggest help that I received from this, besides the communication, is the fact that Luke has sort of made me a little bit more aware of how the whole process of these crowns are made.
I go from having 16 selections to having a multitude of selections.
Since I've been using this shade guide, I've been putting in crowns, and I take pictures of them. I show them to all the staff. I show them to the patient and say, they just look so much more like teeth and less like crowns.
I've been using the chairside selection guide for about 4 to 6 months now, and I found it to be a great tool in characterizing my restorations.
In using this kit, the time I save from sending cases back and forth to the lab is priceless. It's less time that I have to take in my practice, it's less time my patient has to have in the chair, and it's less time for the lab to wonder what I am looking for.
What we do is we match the specific characteristics, whether they be crack lines or horizontal lines or the color of the biting surface, and get very specific on the characteristics of those teeth.
It really virtually eliminates those remakes due to poor shade communication.
The result is that I get a truly customized restoration by taking little more effort than if I would just be using a basic shade guide.
One of the most amazing things about the chairside guide is the detail and the characteristics that go into this. This was not made overnight. This was a lifetime of experience that Luke has, as well as his artistic ability to make a shade guide that is unlike anything in the dental industry.
So now that I use this, my crowns are rich and they're beautiful, and my patients enjoy watching me even now pull out the shade guide, and they ask me questions and they notice that I'm doing a little bit something more and a little bit something different for them.
Instead of just getting a restoration back that is functional, the shade guide provides us with a beautiful reproduction of nature and allows us to be the best dentist we can be.